Now, it's time for Levack and Goz to answer the question, why?
Why?
Tell me why. Why?
Time for Wednesday Why. Goz is puzzled by many, many things. We will help him make sense of those. The only rules, I cannot say why not or bleep you, Goz.
Why is the guy's laugh getting more evil every week?
Because I'm enjoying it more and more. I'm usually accompanying him. I join him in it.
Aaron Judge, New York Yankees slugger, is so good so early. Why?
He was genetically made to hit home runs and chew bubblegum, and sadly, at the beginning of April, he ran out of his bubblegum. That's why.
I'm surprised more Red Sox, Blue Jay, Oriole fans haven't asked about Aaron Judge to get tested, but I don't think they'd test him for steroids. They'd test him to see if he's an actual human being.
Here's the thing. His blood is steroids.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. You use his blood to make normal human beings more like Aaron Judge.
Godzilla, monster, some type of creature.
Radioactively speaking.
Makes sense.
He was attacked by a radioactive baseball bat as a small child, and it's made him into some kind of super slugger.
For me, the Gary Sanchez thing still seems more impressive because he did it at the end of the season. It's a quick call-up. Judge had an all-season to work on this, but man, this is historic what he's doing, and I'm trying to find out how it's going to slow down. He's not going to shrink. He's not going to get less strong. His presence at the plate is still going to be intimidating all season long and his entire career.
This is how it's going to go. The bat's going to come and go. He's going to have streaks. Everybody does. He's an above average fielder as well. The fielder's going to go away first. He's going to be a first baseman at some point in his career. But as of right now, if he can, I'm not seeing anything that tells me it's close to over. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, right.
And I'm really, really hoping when Gary Sanchez comes back, Gary gets close to what I Am Gary was last year. Because if those two are going, Greg Bird, don't hit. Just play good defense. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We go to New York Mets. Noah Syndergaard, according to reports, will be out 3 months from initial doctor reports. But Noah Syndergaard is getting a second opinion on the torn lat muscle. Levack, why?
When your body is your career, I want all the doctors' opinions I can get. And let's be honest, too. There's always a chance the Mets could go after him now for refusing the MRI. So my doctors, my trainers say to you, we need you to take an MRI. You say, no, I'm good. I'm going to pitch. And then you only last an inning. You tear your lat muscle more, or to begin with. If I can make the argument it was torn before and that I could have saved you this time on the DL, I could probably take some of that money back.
I think you definitely could. I would never even question Noah Syndergaard or any other athlete going out and getting a second opinion on an injury. But all the other details around this, as you touched on, skipping the MRI, then getting injured, then going away from the team doctor, then avoiding the press. There's so many weird things going on in the background that the fact that he's going to get a second opinion makes me believe that Noah Syndergaard may not trust the Mets medical staff. He may not believe that the people in that organization are either trying to push him too quickly to get back on the field or something's happened with involving other pitchers that he doesn't believe is the right way to handle it.
I think you're close, but I think it's more of an arrogance thing at this point. I'm Thor. I put on 17 pounds of muscle. I know my body. You just back off. Let me handle this.
Maybe the ultimate answer is that once you put on the 17 pounds of muscle, maybe you should have been pitching more in the offseason. Your body physically has to adjust to it. That didn't happen for him.
All right, look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady has gotten smaller than he used to be because the muscle exercises that make you bigger do not make you throw a ball better. Like, your great pitchers seem to be the guys who are long and lean. You know? Bartolo Colon's the exception. You can be short and fat and still be great in small windows. But, long and lean. That's what you want to be if you're a pitcher.
The Buffalo Bills have declined Sammy Watkins' 5th-year contract option. Why?
Because while you were reading that, he pulled his hamstring. It gives them ultimate leverage. He doesn't have a security blanket now. If he wants to be paid well in 2018, he needs to perform in 2017. If he really wants out of Buffalo, fine. We'll see. We'll help you pack at the end of the 2017 season. Hopefully, it's a playoff game, but who knows? It gives them all the cards. I can franchise tag you. I can sign you to a long-term deal, or I can kick your wounded butt out the door. It's the right move.
Yeah, it definitely is the right move financially for the Bills. The 2018 season, it's tough to say we're going to pay you future. We invest so much in this wide receiver position. We believe you're the guy to take us to the next level. You're coming back. The injuries have been a part of it. Some could argue the quarterback position maybe hasn't been consistent enough for him to get the football. When Watkins,
I would go with that if he was on the field every week.
Sure, right. But if Watkins is healthy, then we could have found out what he could really do. It's just scary when you're a franchise and when you trade up to go get Watkins, and then years later he's not the player that you thought he would be, but you still have to find an improvement.
Hey, it's not like they traded in front of like Odell Beckham Jr. or something.
They did do that.
Oh, sorry.
This wide receiver is Dave Jones they took from East Carolina. He needs to have a big year, at least to have some type of offensive production and maybe find Watkins' replacement, because it's not like quarterback. Maybe you can find a quarterback. Watkins still has a really good skill set that's tough to find. The Albany Cup, we're talking Siena basketball versus UAlbany basketball, is back, but it's on December 9th. Levack, why?
Why is it on December 9th?
Why December 9th? I'm kind of leaning towards, remember last year it was on Thanksgiving break.
Oh, get all the kids there. That's why. Okay. You're right. I thought you were going to ask why is it at the TU?
You can go that way if you want to. Go to the TU. Start a little fire.
Right. You want me to get in trouble?
Yeah, it's only May. Might as well spark the fire, right?
Well, I mean, and here's the thing. I honestly see both sides of this argument. I do love when it's at the TU. Selfish reasons. Friends who run the TU. But I love when it's at SEPQ because I can abuse Charlie Volker and Mark Benson. So it's like, for me, I'll take either place. More seats available. What I really like about the TU this year is they're attempting to make it a level playing ground. They're attempting to make it as fair to SUNY Albany as they can. I don't know, man. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to get the two guys talking, like Will Brown and Jimmy Patsos, because there's a respect, but there's certainly a rivalry.
Oh, no doubt.
Certainly a rivalry.
I'm trying to find the perfect date for it, because if you maybe pushed it to the 17th, you get close to finals for the students, depending on what the schedule looks like. The 9th is the end of the semester. You don't want to do it on Christmas break because the students aren't there. You don't want to do it on November break for Thanksgiving because they're not there. This may have been the perfect date, but I'm very selfish, and this is going to be a humble brag. This is usually the weekend I'm in New York City for the Heisman. This is usually the day the Heisman Trophy is presented.
That's why you're all
So
bothered.
I'm a little selfish where I'm like, no, not this day, not December 9th. Whatever. They didn't care about me when they made the date.
Oddly enough. And remember, whoever gives me the honorary doctorate, I will sit on your side and root for your
Am
team.
I going to have to hear that for 7 months?
Only until they give me the honorary doctorate.
A one-eyed horse named Patch is in the 20 post for the Kentucky Derby. Levack, why
Wasn't there a horse named R last year?
It's a legendary call there by Tom Durkin, right? Yeah,
okay,
years ago. That's a great one.
That should be for this
but
one.
Why is a one-eyed horse running in the Kentucky Derby in the 20 post?
Well, what else is he going to do? He's not going to read to children. It's not going to be a sharpshooter in the horse military.
I mean, he doesn't have to be a racing horse. He can just do his own thing.
Maybe
eat grass.
Maybe
I don't know.
he's... Listen, just because he's got one eye doesn't mean he can't run. If he had one leg, I'd be more worried about it. So my God, I wish everybody could see Goz's face.
It's true, Levack.
Dude, and he's like a fan favorite.
He is. He's gonna have a great
can't wait
price.
for Patch to get here at Saratoga this summer.
I'm sure there'd be a great argument into this, but I'm just talking common sense. If you have one eye, it's harder to see certain things that are going on the track. You think there has to be some
they
inherent
put blinkers on horses all the time.
Yeah,
right?
but you got to think there's some inherent danger with being a one-eyed horse. No. Racing against other people.
I think you're being really insensitive about horses with special needs.
I get you get the blinder on. Don't even ask the. I'm going on. I know what the next joke was going to be. I'm going. Nope. I'm moving away. I'm going. Last one.
Harry Melrose likes it.
Nope. Fidget spinners are the most popular thing going on right now. Why?
What in the world?
Have you seen these fidget spinners?
No.
If you have a son, if you have a daughter, if you have somebody, maybe you're in high school right now listening. There are these things called fidget spinners that are just blowing off the shelves in stores, where it's basically this, I'd call it like a triangle-shaped thing where you can basically just spin it in your hand, and people who are depressed or have ADD cannot get enough of it. All they're doing all day long is spinning it like a windmill. I sent you that video. Did you check out the video about fidget spinners?
Oh, is that the one where the guy says something? And yeah, no, it's terrible. You know what I love? I have a 13-year-old daughter, and there was a point in her life where she had to have all the trendy stuff. My daughter, every holiday, birthday, Christmas, whatever, can you get me a Barnes & Noble gift card? I don't know where she became smart, but she's smart, and I would rather take her to buy books than a stupid spinning thing. Though I would torture the cats with it.
I give you 99 and a half hours that your daughter will ask you for a fidget spinner. If you're listening right now, you may already have a fidget spinner. It's going to be the next big thing.
I don't think my kid would.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think she's very anti-trend. That's definitely from me. Like if it's trendy, I don't want any part of it. I'll wait till you don't like it anymore, and then I'll go do it.
Don't do it to your cats, though, because I can imagine like a cat watching
spin it on the floor.
Oh,
yeah,
it'd be gone for hours, man.
That'd be hysterical. They'd love that.
What were the old things called? Pucks? You know what I'm talking about? The things you used to flick up there, like
Pogs.
Pogs. Thank you, Pogs.